Hello everyone! I'm Thomas and I welcome you. On this channel, we will discover the cultural diversity, fascinating history, and impressive landscapes of Panama. From the iconic Panama Canal and the modern streets of Panama City to the beautiful beaches and lush rainforest, we will explore together everything this incredible country has to offer. Ready for an unforgettable adventure? Subscribe now and join me on this exciting journey through Panama.
Hello everyone! I'm Andy the Globetrotter. And today I will be with you to accompany you on this incredible trip through Panama. Don't forget to support the channel and activate the campaign to make new paths together. Now, let's go to Panama.
Panama. Located in the central part of the American continent, in the eastern and southernmost part of Central America, it is the narrowest and longest country in the Central American Isthmus. It borders the north with the Atlantic, Caribbean Sea, the south with the Pacific, the east with Colombia, and the west with Costa Rica. Spanish is the official language. English has a significant presence, 14%, encouraged by American influence and the importance of the canal in the national economy. Additionally, indigenous groups retain their own dialects. The currency of Panama is the Balboa, PAB. One Panamanian Balboa equals 1.00 United States dollar. The population is predominantly Catholic, 85%. Linked to the American presence, there is a significant Protestant community of around 15%. Panama has two main climate zones. The first encompasses rainy tropical climates, where temperatures exceed 20 degrees Celsius and are conducive to the development of tropical plants that require heat and humidity. The second zone consists of rainy temperate climates, where the warmest temperature is above 10 degrees Celsius. In this zone, plants need less intense heat but sufficient humidity.
Panama seems like an exotic place to visit. Now let's get to the news. Come on!
Political situation of Panama. Its government is unitary, Republican, Democratic, and representative. Panama is a small country with about 4.4 million inhabitants that has benefited from steady economic growth, but poverty and income inequality have been persistent, affecting indigenous, rural, and Afro-Panamanian populations to a greater extent. Panama's economy is an important logistics and transportation center and a commercial and financial hub. However, following the start of operations at a major copper mine in 2019, mineral exports are also playing a key role. Panamanians are very proud of their roots and strive to preserve the customs and elements that made their ancestors happy. The main symbol of Panamanian identity is the polera, a dress made of cotton or wool decorated with embroidered or lace floral designs. What to see and do in Panama? Panama City is one of those cities where you can stay for a long time without getting bored, as there is always something new to do or see. It is the most cosmopolitan city in Central America, and you can see this by being surprised by the number of gigantic buildings. The oldest and most colonial area of Panama City is the Casco Antiguo, a treasured relic. For this reason, it was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Located in the San Felipe neighborhood, you can travel back in time by staying in contact with the colorful colonial architecture houses, cobblestone streets, squares, churches, and museums. In the Casco Antiguo of Panama, you will find the most striking cultural proposals, being the place where you will learn more about the country's history. Undoubtedly, one of the main things to do in Panama is to visit the Panama Canal. The place where the interoceanic exchange between the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans takes place enables ships to cross and reach their destinations in less time. It is consecrated as one of the 7 wonders of the modern world and receives continuous ship traffic, as well as a lot of tourism. Traditional food. Undoubtedly, if there is a dish that represents Panamanian cuisine par excellence, it is the sancocho de gallina, chicken soup, although versions with chicken, fish, or seafood have also become popular.
The news in Panama is incredible. Now let's get to your curiosities. Come on!
Interesting facts about Panama. 1. Due to its curvature, it is the only country in the world where you can observe the sunrise over the Pacific Ocean and the sunset over the Atlantic Ocean. 2. Panama was the first country in the world to have an interoceanic railroad, inaugurated in 1855. Its construction was the result of the gold rush and the movements of settlers seeking a route from New York to California. 3. Square trees are native to Panama and can be found in the Anton Valley. 4. Geologists believe that the formation of the Isthmus of Panama, which is a narrow strip of land that connects South America and North America, is one of the most important geological events in the history of the planet. 5. The cheapest toll paid to cross the Panama Canal was 36 cents and was paid by adventurer Richard Halliburton in 1928, who obtained permission to swim across the canal. It took him 10 days with 50 hours of swimming. 6. Originally, the canal was under U.S. jurisdiction, but on December 31, 1999, the country ceded its ownership to Panama, marking the first time in history that Panama had full control of all its national boundaries. 7. The longest Pan-American highway in the world is located in Panama, spanning 48,000 kilometers from Alaska to the tip of Argentina. 8. The Darien Gap is the only interruption of the Pan-American Highway in Panama. It is an extensive rainforest between Panama and Colombia, and crossing it requires a boat. 9. Panama's jungles are among the most biologically diverse in the world. 10. Volcan Barrow is one of the highest points in the country, and from its summit, both oceans can be seen.
Whoa! The curiosities were incredible, don't you think? Now let's go back in time and see its history. Come on!
History of Panama. Panama, a country of contrasts and rich history, has witnessed a series of transformations over the centuries. From pre-Columbian times, inhabited by various indigenous cultures such as the Taino and the Cuna, to the arrival of Spanish conquistadors in the 16th century, its territory was a stage for conflicts and changes. The construction of the famous Panama Canal, completed in 1914, marked a milestone in the country's history and facilitated global trade by connecting the Atlantic Ocean with the Pacific. However, for much of the 20th century, Panama was under the influence of authoritarian governments and U.S. control over the canal. In 1977, the Torrijos-Carter agreements paved the way for the transfer of the canal to Panama in 1999, symbolizing the country's full sovereignty. Since then, Panama has experienced notable economic growth, driven by its strategic geographical position and a diversified economy, especially in financial services and tourism. Today, Panama is a vibrant and multicultural country, with a unique blend of indigenous traditions, Spanish influences, and global modernity. Its history reflects the struggle for autonomy and development, paving the way for a promising future.
This was all about Panama. Now let's get to some questions for fun. Come on! Thanks for joining us on this journey. I hope you've enjoyed the blend of history and charm. If you liked it, don't forget to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and, of course, subscribe for more adventures. See you at the next destination. Bye for now.